Yes, you're right. Yes, Mr. Greenstein, my second question is, can you tell us about the general concerns of the Jews and how do they see the future? What do you think the current Israeli administration can do more for peace? And what can we hope from the next elections in Israel?
Your question touches on a number of levels that are very different. As you know, there are 14, 15 million Jews living around the world. Only 40% of them live in Israel. So 60% of world Jews actually live outside of the state of Israel. And the concern of the Jews around the world are obviously we have our issues of community building and strengthening the vibrancy and the resilience of our communities. But the number one concern of Jews around the world today is that in more and more areas around the world, we're seeing the re-emergence of anti-Semitism. Just the last few days in Hungary, we saw sites that we never thought we would see again. Of burning of Israeli flags and really deeply concerning statements about Jews in Hungary. But let me focus on the other side of your question, which is actually the question about Israel. So first of all, with regard to the elections, it seems at this moment that the right wing bloc is going to win the elections, and within the right wing there are voices that are either more suspicious with regard to the intentions and the actions of the Palestinians, or deeply hostile to the Palestinians and to the Arab side. But the fact that the right wing will win the elections doesn't necessarily mean that that will be the shape of the coming government. And I believe that after the elections, the present prime minister, that is most likely to become the next prime minister as well, Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu, he will have a choice of actually establishing a coalition from the right to the center. And if he would be able to do that, that would be a coalition that will be able to move forward on multiple issues. I've already mentioned that according to our analysis here and my personal belief, it is in Israel's interest to recognize the Palestinian Authority as a state. I'm not saying that as a matter of a favor to the Palestinians. It may actually be, but that's not my perspective. I'm not saying it because I believe that out of this worldview of that wants to have this global peace. I'm saying pure interests of the state of Israel today is to recognize the Palestinian Authority as a state and to work together with Americans, with the Europeans, with other forces in the region, including Turkey, one of the most important countries in our region, to consolidate that state in a way that will allow us to take care of the interests of all parties, Israelis, Palestinians, and others. And I believe it is feasible, and I believe it can happen this year. And I'm crossing my fingers for it.